January for 2021. At this time, Mr. Coolhouse, I'm sorry, you were given minutes from the December 22nd meeting via hard copy as well as email. Is there any additions or corrections?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Cooley Green, thank you.
Mayor Copeland, I'm going to make a motion to suspend the rule for regulations so we can address these issues tonight.
Can I get a second? Second. Steve Lassman. Any valid reason why we should not? Anybody have a discussion on that? I got a roll call vote, please.
Yes, sir. Mr. Stringer,
Yes.
Mr. Jackson,
Yes.
Mr. Langston,
Yes.
Mr. Cooley,
Yes.
Ms. Green,
Yes.
Mayor Copeland.
Yes. At this time, I'd like to introduce the city to a good friend of mine, a great lady, Ms. Rita Smith. She is our EMA director for Lee County, to introduce what she's asking of us.
You know, I'm just a no-nonsense kind of person, so what's presented to you tonight for the resolution in layman's terms, if you choose not to adopt it or sign it tonight, you will not be eligible for federal dollars for a federal declaration. Grants that are pending right now, as in your large community tornado shelter, they have the right to suspend that because you have not adopted the hazard mitigation plan. We do this every 5 years. On year 2, we start working on it for the next time. It's a lengthy process. It's about a 5-inch binder on paper thick of all the things. The first thing is life safety. That is the number one priority, is life safety. Therefore, when we go to apply for grant dollars for life safety, things like shelters and things of that nature are items that are there. If you choose to adopt it, City of Smith Station in your jurisdiction is covered in the event of a federal declaration for disasters. On the event you want to again apply for the PDM dollars like we did for your grant, you're eligible. That's what it means in a nutshell. We are now doing it as a region with our surrounding counties. It makes it easier for FEMA. They talk about a region, they say this region is covered versus just 67 counties, so it's regional now.
Is that document digital, or do we get a copy of it?
You will get a copy once it's adopted and approved. I have one more city to do. They're meeting via Zoom, and that's the city of Auburn. And once I do that, I'll have everyone in the county. County's adopted it, Town of Wichita's adopted it. City of Opelika adopted it last Tuesday night. Once you sign it, and I have a signed copy to submit, we're good to go again for 5 more years. And when it's complete, you will get a complete copy digital, and I can send it to Mr. Johnson. You disperse it as you want, print it if you want. Most of the time you don't need it, but if you ever want to refer to it when you're applying, they ask you, which page and paragraph does it say this, and then you have it to refer to, as you just went through the PDM application. So,
Anybody have any questions?
it's just in your best interest to do it. I can't make you do it, but I would sure not want to have to tell you that you were not covered. And you can't blame me if you don't adopt it. I'll be like, remember when I came and told you and said you need to adopt this? I'm so sorry, there's nothing to do.
2019, no brainer.
No, let's do it. So, if you do choose to sign it and adopt it, Scott, as soon as I can get the signed copy and email back to me,
I'll do it tomorrow.
good to go.
I will.
Thank y'all. Does anybody have any questions about it? I'm happy to answer any of them. I don't think any of you want to tell your citizens that you didn't adopt it, for sure.
And one thing where you might want to explain, this is no financial
Oh, no,
responsibility at all.
no,
This
it's
is
not,
nothing more
there's
than
not a
agreement.
financial burden to the city of
Right.
Smith Station and all about for adopting this.
We'll come back later.
There could be a huge one. There could be a huge one if you don't adopt it.
Mhm.
The impact could be astronomical.
Thank you.
Right.
Moving forward to item number 8, resolution 2021-407. Johnson, you want to do that?
Yes, sir. Resolution 2021-407, a resolution for the city of Smith Station, Alabama, authorizes the mayor of the city of Smith Station to accept a clock grant on behalf of the city.
You've heard the introduction of, setting a grant from Alabama Power, which will cover the clock and the concrete work as well as electrical. Can I get a first and second?
Motion approved.
Cooley? Steve, any questions, comments? The cat's out of the bag. Melissa told me that Ms. LaFay already knows about this. However, we'll still have a ceremony when we get it completed. So I will start work on that as soon as we take this vote. So,
Let me, before we vote on this, we sort of got derailed a little bit in workshop before we finish this discussion up, and I had one question I want to ask about it. Concerning the amount of what this clock, the total amount of what it's gonna cost. I know we got a grant for this, but I wanna know what estimate did we get for the concrete work?
it's 2,900, it's right there in the bill.
Yeah. What is I guess my question is, what's the total cost of it?
Well, you take 8,000 and 3,000.
Yeah,
And then you go about 300 for electric, and then $11,300.
okay. And we do have a contract, I have sent this out for people to look at.
We bid it out, we had two.
Bid it out?
We had two people bring a bid back, and one was 3,200, and 29.
Okay. I just don't wanna get, this thing is costing us $16,000,
No,
when it's finished.
no. The only thing that I think we're gonna have to assume is the electrical. And that's not gonna be much, because she's running one wire, 120. And it's already ran out there to the side. Yeah, we're gonna try to, like we'll find out how much they are, we'll try to fundraise the bench, you put a plaque on there, it says from the Green Cooley Copeland family or whatever, or Jackson, Stringer, Lansing family, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll fundraise the benches like Fence City did on the Riverwalk.
And then my last statement, this is me personal, I don't wanna get into statutes.
No.
We had a discussion about this, when we was doing the road work, the road naming and stuff like this, and basically we decided to stay away from it, and I still wanna stay away from statutes.
I do too. Well, you'll never forget about me, they don't make enough concrete for that. So, any other discussion? I'll be wrong for if I call for the vote.
Yes, sir. Mr. Stringer?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Langston?
Yes.
Mr. Cooley?
Yes.
Ms. Green?
Yes.
Mayor Copeland?
Yes. Moving forward, to item 24-409, this comes 408. This comes from the state, severe weather preparedness sales tax holiday.
Paperwork's done. Thank you. Resolution 2021-408, a resolution of the City of Smith Station, Alabama, to exempt certain covered items from the municipal sales and use tax is authorized by Act 2012-256, generally referred to as the state severe weather preparedness sales tax holiday legislation.
And you can go to the state website to see what is covered up under this holiday.
Make the motion to approve.
Second. Any discussion?
Okay.
I'll be wrong for if I call for the vote.
Mr. Stringer?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Langston?
Yes.
Mr. Cooley?
Yes.
Ms. Green?
Yes.
Mayor Copeland?
Yes.
Gentlemen, if you don't mind, Mr. Mayor, I have two typographical errors. I've copied and pasted them from last year, so I have old council members on here, and I will take care of that tonight before we leave.
Wait for us to dismiss, we'll wait around for about 35 seconds.
I'll be done before you get to 30, and I apologize.
Moving on to 2021-409, hazard mitigation, as Ms. Wood explained to us the necessity for this, so let's move forward. Introduce it, please, Mr. Johnson.
Yes, sir. Resolution 2021-409, a resolution of the City of Smith Station, Alabama, adopting the East Alabama Regional Multi-Jurisdictional Hazard Mitigation Plan, Phase 1, 2020.
You've heard the other, okay?
Second.
Great. Any discussion? Well, none being brought forth, I call for the vote.
Mr. Stringer?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson? Mr. Langston,
Yes.
Mr. Cooley,
Yes.
Ms. Green,
Yes.
Mayor Copeland.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well,
If I can ever help you, call me.
thank
Thank
you.
y'all very much.
I'll get this certified and, I'll get it to you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It'll
ma'am.
be fine.
Hey,
Thank you.
January 23rd, if you know anything to do, we have Dr. King Clinton. Service, Dr. King service.
On the 23rd.
Sure.
I'm coming to the other thing about it too.
Okay.
We can help.
Okay.
Whatever you need.
All right.
All right, take care.
Thank you.
Mr. Jackson, would you like to tell the public about the Dr. King Clinton thing?
We can, I believe it's, the date is, January 28th at, usually the start, 23rd. That is week after, not this Saturday, but the Saturday week. We usually start around 9 o'clock. And we'll be here to a little, probably after 12, just a little bit after 12, we'll finish up around 11:30 to 12. There will be, we invite everybody that comes and help us clean up. We've been doing this now from, since 2003, I believe. If I look back at my notes. But anyway, we've been doing it every year since then. And every year we seem to have a little bit more participation. And we love to see this because people are concerned about the city and how clean it is at all times. One of the things that we will have, as we had in the last, I guess since in the last 4 years, that we will have food on site, hot dogs, whatever in this nature right here, or hamburgers, whatever it is, that might be a vending machine, a vendor will be here, and soft drinks as well as potato chips. After the clean out the site, we have clean area. So we're looking forward to seeing all of you, and the notice will go out to the schools because kids need some hours for their participation as well. And we will have people here to take their names and get it back to the school when this is all finished up. So we're looking forward to a great day. Now, if it rains, the Saturday, I believe, afterwards, will be the alternate date if it rains. So we're going to anticipate that it will be a pretty day when we get this behind us. Thank you.
And we are in partnership with Keep Alabama Beautiful. They donate us the trash bags, the safety vests, and the grabbers. So we are one of the cities that are affiliated with Keep Alabama Beautiful. So thank you, Mr. Jackson, for introducing that. At this time, I'd like to recognize, anybody have any other public comments? At this time, I'd like to recognize the media CTV being my good friend Torgar. Thank you for being here and getting out of the office for once in a while. We appreciate it. At this time, I entertain a motion to adjourn. But it's been adjourned, right? Okay, a second. Meeting adjourned.